Hi, welcome back, beautiful, beloved souls. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the view. My name is Jem. I'm a psychic medium and I am an author. And on this channel, you will find I cover anything and everything. As the channel suggests, I look at everything through a lens. And as a psychic medium, I can channel and I also can remote view. Now, before we get into today's topic, again, I am going to plug. I'll leave it there so you can get the details. I'll give it another 20 seconds. It's a 17-page PDF. So that's on how to channel. And because I can both channel and I can remote view, I thought I would give this one for free. And it's beginner remote viewing, a simple method without coordinates, step by step. Remote viewing sounds like something locked behind military protocols, coordinates, and secret programs. Numbers, targets, strict rules. But strip all that away, and what you're left with is something much simpler. Focused perception, not imagination, not guessing, but learning how to notice what arises before your thinking mind edits it. In this video, I'm going to show you a beginner-friendly way to do this without coordinates, without complexity, just you, your pen, and your awareness. First, a quick grounding. Before we start, let's be clear about something. Remote viewing is not the same as channeling. You've already heard me talk about that in another video. But in simple terms, channeling feels like receiving or allowing something through. Remote viewing is observing, describing, without inserting yourself into it. Think of remote viewing like standing at a window, not opening the door. What you'll need: nothing fancy, a pen, paper, a quiet space, a target. This can be a name, place, or object. That's it. No coordinates needed. Step 1, choose your target. Keep it simple at first. Write it down clearly. Here's some examples. Eiffel Tower. My friend Sarah's house. Bondi Beach. Don't overcomplicate it. The key is clarity, not mystery. Once it's written, leave it alone. Don't think about it. Don't analyze it. Step 2, quiet the mind. This is where most people trip. They try too hard. Remote viewing doesn't respond well to effort that feels like force. Instead, Sit back. Breathe slowly. Let your thoughts settle like sediment in water. You're not trying to become blank, just less noisy. Part 3, make contact. This is my method. Now, this is where my personal technique comes in, and it's actually a great beginner approach. Place your pen gently on the paper, near or on the word you wrote, and wait. Don't think. Don't try to guess. Just let the first impression come through. It might be a word, a color, a texture, a shape, a feeling. Write it down immediately. No filtering, even if it seems random, especially if it seems random. Step 4, follow the thread. Once you get your first impression, you build from there. You can place your pen over the word you just wrote. Wait again. See what comes next. Think of it gently, like pulling a thread out of thread. A thread out of thread. A thread out of thread. Fourth time lucky. A thread out of thread. Fabric. You know what I mean? A thread out of material. Sorry, sometimes I do have a lazy tongue and I will trip over my words, but I'm not going to edit it. It just makes the video funnier, I think. So think of pulling a thread out of fabric. I think I got it then. Not yanking it, just letting it reveal itself. You might start with blue, then cold, open, flat. Suddenly, you're describing something without trying to. Step 5, sketch what you feel. Sometimes words aren't enough. If you feel a shape, draw it. Don't worry about accuracy. It might be a curve, a block, lines, patterns. This part bypasses the logical brain even more. Let your hand move before your mind questions it. Step 6, stay neutral. This is one of the most important parts. Do not jump to conclusions. If you write tall, metal, cold, don't suddenly go, "Oh, it's definitely a skyscraper." That's your thinking mind stepping in. Stay with raw data, descriptions only. Step 7, stop before you overthink. Sessions don't need to be long. In fact, shorter is better when you're starting. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Once your mind is getting louder, stop. Because after that point, you're no longer perceiving, you're constructing. Step 8, check your target. Now you can look, compare what you got. Not for perfection, but for overlap. Did you get correct textures, general shapes, emotional tone? This is how you train accuracy, not by forcing results, but by noticing patterns. What you may experience. As you practice, you might notice faster impressions, stronger sensory details, less doubt, or at least quicker recovery from it. And sometimes you'll be completely wrong. That's part of it. This is not about being perfect. It's about learning the difference between signal and noise, about blocked or dark targets. Now let's talk about something people often bring up, the idea that some places or targets can't be viewed or feel blocked. Here's the grounded way to approach that. Sometimes what you're experiencing is mental resistance, emotional discomfort, lack of clear signal, not necessarily external interference. However, there are times when a target feels heavy, confusing, distorted. If that happens, you don't push through. You stop. Simple as that. Stay balanced and grounded. This is important. Practices like this should never replace real-world awareness, critical thinking, emotional stability. If something feels overwhelming, step back. Come back to your body, your breath, your environment. Question everything, including yourself, including your impressions, including anything I've said. Because the strength of this practice is not blind belief, it's observation. Closing reflection. Remote viewing, at its core, is learning to notice subtle impressions before they turn into thoughts. It's quiet, it's simple, and it takes practice. You're not opening doors to unknown realms. You're refining perception. That's it. And the more grounded you stay, the clearer you see, not just in a session, but in real life. Thank you, beautiful, beloved souls. And I'm also going to offer that as well. So if you want that in a PDF for Australia, $1.50. All right. And it will be the same PayPal and the same email address. If you want a step-by-step guide on what I have just explained, how to remote view. Okay, please, if you're going to drop a comment, I ask you do respectfully. And can you remote view? We all can. It's just a matter of practice. And I just want to let you know, many years ago when I was in my 40s, I actually attended a remote viewing session run by one of the original man. He'd come from America, who had been trained by the CIA. So, okay, yeah. And I ask that you be kind to each other, smile at a stranger, you might save a life. And remember to take care of yourselves because every life matters. Love, light, and blessings. Thanks for watching. Bye.